So I'm sitting here in Newark International Airport, and I was listening to Christine Marie's new podcast, the Knowing Podcast. If you haven't subscribed, you need to go find it on Spotify, YouTube, wherever, and subscribe. And so I was listening to her first episode, and she was talking with her guest about loving yourself, and it was great that they completely debunked, what we see in society today of loving yourself, of self-love, and that's how you love yourself, because that really isn't. Okay, that's not the true essence of actually loving yourself. So I was really enjoying that conversation, and then I had to go to the restroom, and I went to the restroom here in the airport, and at the sink, and I'm washing my hands, and I look up in the mirror, and as I look up in the mirror, I see myself and I have a thought. And I wondered in that moment why I had that thought. Because the first thought that I had was not a pleasant thought. And then I looked away and I kept washing my hands and was prepared to just go on about my day. But then it made me remember something I learned a few years ago, just about the art and the essence of standing in the mirror and actually looking at yourself. There's so many of us who are unwilling to actually stand in the mirror and just look. And that's because the first thing that comes to our mind is a negative thought. The next thing that comes to our mind is a negative thought. The next thing that comes to our mind is, why are we still looking at ourselves? And then if we still keep looking, it's yet another negative thought. How often do you look in the mirror and actually see your positives? How often do you actually look in the mirror and actually feel love for yourself? That's what hit me right there, standing in that mirror. And it's important because, when we talk about the art and the science of becoming and becoming a greater version of yourself, well, you can't become a greater version of yourself if you don't truly love who you are. And you can't truly love who you are if you can't stand in the mirror and see the beauty of you. Now, it's not the perfection, right? It's not about perfection at all. It's about the beauty of who you are. If you can't stand there in the mirror. So I am challenging myself, and you're welcome to do it as well. I did this a few years ago, and I have to admit I stopped. I am challenging myself to get back, to make a commitment and a vow to looking truly at myself in the mirror every day through love. Not through lack, not through scarcity, not through the things that I'm seeing that I don't like, not from the, oh, we're on the weight loss journey, we're not there yet, oh my gosh, I can't wait till we get to this point, well, this will look so much. No, none of that. In this moment, where we are, what we are right now, truly just say, you know what? This is what I love about you. Right here, right now. That's my challenge to me. And that's my vow to myself, that I'm going to get back to doing that. Thank you, Christine.